Hi all, this is Nidhi here. Let's discuss in concept chapter HOTS. So first question is, why does average fixed cost fall with increase in output? So since TFC remains constant, therefore average fixed cost falls with increase in output. See how I have already discussed. Suppose this is the unit of output produced, clear, and this is the your TFC, and it is constant at all units of output. So if I need to find out average fixed cost, I know TFC divided by Q is the AFC. So 60 divided by 2 is 30 and 60 divided by 3 is how much? 20. So I can see that as I am increasing the output, my average fixed cost is falling. Why? Because TFC remains constant at all units. Clear, children? So this is the answer. Now second question is, why AFC looks like rectangular hyperbola? So already discussed in my previous video also regarding this, but still I am getting the answer of it. As we multiply, so if you multiply any value of output with average fixed cost, we will always get a constant fixed cost. The area of the rectangle gives us the total fixed cost. Children, here I have drawn the diagram of the average fixed cost, which I know that it is downward sloping. Suppose I am taking this output in the x-axis and AFC in the y-axis. Clear? Now, suppose if I want to increase the production from 0 to 1 and my average fixed cost is suppose 60. So, this is the rectangle one I formed. So, if I multiply this length into breadth, I know the rectangle formula is length into breadth. So, I will get my same result. If you multiply 60 into 1, length is 60 and breadth is 1. So, if you multiply this, you will get the answer same. Clear, children? Now again see, if I increase the number of output from 1 to 2 and my AFC is 30. So 30 into 2 is how much? 60. So what I am seeing here, that if we multiply any value of output, this is the output level in the x-axis. So if you multiply any value with the output with the AFC, you will get a constant fixed cost. This is the total fixed cost which is constant. So the area of the rectangle gives us the total fixed cost. Clear, children? Now, third question. True, false. State the reasons. Total cost can never be constant. Is it possible? It is true or false? It is totally true. Why? Because it can never be constant. Because it is the sum. Total cost is the sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost. Is not it? So the TVC changes with the changes in the output. So how, if TVC changes, then how total cost can be constant? So it can never be constant because it has total fixed cost and total variable cost, where total variable cost changes with the change in the output. So total cost also changes. Clear, children? This much. Now second question. Average cost will rise only when marginal cost rises. You remember this one here? This is the marginal cost and this is the average cost you see in the diagram. So average cost will rise only when marginal cost rises. True. How? See, marginal cost is what? Marginal cost we all know is the value of the additional cost. Is not it? It is the value of the additional cost that is added to the average. Which, what happens? Marginal cost is higher than the average cost. See here, marginal cost is higher than the average cost, which tends to drag up the value of the average cost. So when marginal cost is rising, marginal cost only tends to drag up the value of the average cost also. So when the marginal cost line is above the average cost is increasing. Clear, children? So again I am repeating, marginal cost is the additional cost here that is added to the average. So thus, if the marginal cost is higher than the average, marginal cost only tends to drag up the value of the average cost. Clear? So when the marginal cost line is above average cost line, average cost will increase. I hope it is clear. Please note it down so that I can move further. Now children, see the other question. With increase in the level of output, average fixed cost goes on falling till it reaches 0. That means average fixed cost goes on falling till it reaches 0. So average fixed cost we know. So will it be 0? falls with every increase in output. Suppose you are increasing the output here. This is the output in the x-axis. So when you are increasing the output, so average fixed cost goes on falling, but it never be zero. Why? Because average fixed cost remain positive even when it is falling, as TFC remains constant. So it will never touch the x-axis. Touching x-axis means that AFC is zero. So AFC cannot be zero because TFC cannot be zero. Clear, children? Second question. The difference between total cost and total variable cost falls with increase in output. So see the diagram and tell me the difference between. Now this is one diagram. Here total cost I am saying. Total cost and total variable cost. So both are U-shaped. So this is total cost. Both are U-shaped. Now you tell me the difference between these two, between total cost and total variable cost, falls with increase in output. So false. The difference between total cost and total variable cost is the TFC, because here it is the TFC. Clear? Which can never fall. TFC can never fall, as because TFC remains constant at all levels of output. So that means the difference between this TC and TVC can never fall, as because in between TFC is there, which is constant at all level. Clear? Coming to the other question. The difference between average cost and average variable cost is constant. Now you see average cost and average variable cost. Average cost is also the U-shape and average variable cost is also U-shape. Now you tell me the difference between these two is constant. Obviously not, because the difference between average cost and average variable cost is the AFC. Is not it? AFC, which can never be constant. So with every increase in output, if you increase the output here in the x-axis, 1, 2, 3, so with every increase in the output, AFC tends to decline. That means AFC will fall. You have seen this diagram, AFC. So it will fall, but it can never be zero, that we know. So the difference between average cost and average variable cost becomes narrower. That means they will just get the narrower, like, see, they will get the narrower. That means it will shrink, but the difference between average cost, average variable cost becomes narrower, or can say reduce, as output increases. So, but never touches both. Clear? That can never be constant. AC and ABC, in between there is AFC, which can never be constant, because with every increase in the output, AFC tends to decline. Clear? So the difference between average cost and average variable cost becomes narrower, or can say reduce, as output increases. So these are the questions which can be done. So please note it down. Now children, see the next question. Explain the relationship between marginal cost and average variable cost. So when marginal cost is less than average variable cost, in this diagram you can see that marginal cost is less. Which curve is above? So which curve is above? So it is average variable cost. Clear? So marginal cost curve is below the average cost curve. So when marginal cost is less than average variable cost, so average variable cost falls with increase in output. That means I want to say that both the curves will fall. See, marginal cost is also falling, average variable cost is also falling. But what I am trying to say, that marginal cost will be less than the average variable cost. Clear? See, in marginal cost, minimum point already has come here in point B. Whereas after that, marginal cost is still rising. Can you see this one? So this one, marginal cost is rising after that. First it is falling, and after that it is rising. And average variable cost is still falling. Whereas marginal cost is rising, but you see here it is still falling. So what I can see is here that when marginal cost and average variable cost falls, so marginal cost will be less than the average variable cost with the increase in the output. So I hope I have cleared Clear? So both will fall, but marginal cost will be below average variable cost. Clear, children? Now, you see after that, when marginal cost is equal to average variable cost, you see both are equal at this position at point A. So both are intersecting each other at point A. So average variable cost is constant. See here, it is constant and it is maximum. After that, average variable cost is rising upward. So we can say that when marginal cost is equal to average variable cost, both are intersecting at this point A. So what I can say, average variable cost is constant here at point A, and after that it is rising upward. So it is constant at its maximum point. Clear? Okay. Third point. You see, when marginal cost is more than, see here, marginal cost is more than the average variable cost. So what I can say that when marginal cost is more than average variable cost rises with increase in the output. Obviously, both will fall together, but what happened, marginal cost will be below average variable cost curve. Here in this situation, in this part. After that, in this part, you see, when both are rising, marginal cost will be more than the average variable cost. Because what happens, marginal cost will always do first. Whatever it will, both the curve marginal cost will do, or it will rise faster. When it will fall less than the average variable cost. But when it will rise more than the average variable cost. Both are rising, but marginal cost will rise faster than the average variable cost. Clear, children? So I hope it is clear. The third point, when marginal cost is more than the average variable cost rises with increase in the output. After that, fourth point, average variable cost and marginal cost rise. See, both are rising, but marginal cost increases at a faster rate as compared to average variable cost, because marginal cost curve is above the average variable cost, you see. So it is above, means first is the marginal cost, so it is above average variable cost. So marginal cost curve will be rising faster rate as compared to average variable cost. So as a result, what happened? Marginal cost curve is steeper as compared to average variable cost. So this is the explanation. See, both are falling, but first marginal cost is falling because it is below the average variable cost. After that, it intersecting each other at point A. So average variable cost is constant and at its maximum. After that, it is rising. So marginal cost is rising. So average variable cost is rising, but marginal cost will rise at a faster rate than the average variable cost. So this is the relationship between the marginal cost and the average variable cost. I hope it is clear. So please note it down. Now see, children, here is the one question related to this diagram. So you see properly, as soon as marginal cost starts rising, average variable cost also starts rising. You see in the diagram and don't be confused. This is the marginal cost curve and this is the average variable cost curve. With the diagram only you can answer your question. That as soon as marginal cost starts rising, see, marginal cost curve is this one, so it is rising. Clear? Average variable cost, they are asking that as soon as marginal cost starts rising, average variable cost also starts rising? No. My answer is false, because see what happens, average variable cost is falling till here. Clear? After that it is rising. But here till it is falling. So you see that average variable cost is falling. But you see here marginal cost has already reached in its minimum point. And after that it is rising. See here it is rising. Is not it? So you tell me that marginal cost is rising from this point to this point, whereas average variable cost is still falling. So that means it is false. Average variable cost can fall even when marginal cost starts rising. Because marginal cost, see, first it's reached its minimum point, it is falling. But after that it is rising. And average variable cost still falling up to point A. So we can say that average variable cost can fall even when marginal cost starts rising, because marginal cost falls faster. We all know that marginal cost falls faster and rise also faster than average variable cost. So when both are falling, marginal cost curve will fall faster than average variable cost. Attain its minimum. You see marginal cost already attain its minimum point and then it is rising. And average variable cost is falling slowly and slowly. So that means that marginal cost falls faster than the This is the marginal cost curve, so it is falls faster than the average variable cost, attain its minimum here at point B and thereafter starts rising. So this is the relationship. Now you can understand that both are falling, but marginal cost will fall faster than average variable cost, because average variable will take time to reach its maximum point, and then it will start upwards, and marginal cost already has reached its maximum point and then it will start rising. Clear? So I hope it is clear. If you like my video, please subscribe and like my channel. So we will continue with the new chapter revenue. Thank you.